So guess what? Putin has agreed to meet with Zelenskyy. Zelenskyy has been trying to get Putin to meet with him since January, to no avail. But he has agreed this time to meet with Zelenskyy. And look at my hair. Looked fine in the mirror, but now, you know, you can see every little hair sticking out when you're on here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm still worried about Vladimir meeting up with Voldemir. Oh God, my computer almost fell over. That would not be good. And I've been working on my needlepoint, and my husband is making a corned beef brisket in the crock pot while he's out playing around with his tulips. He's so funny. He loves the garden, which is good because, you know, this is a guy who's worked his butt off his whole life and has never had a hobby. In his whole life, never had a hobby, not one. All he's ever done is work. And so finally, ever since we got married again, he comes home at 5 o'clock. He doesn't go to work every day. I mean, it's his business, so he can do whatever he wants. But, I mean, he does have clients. But it's just him and his brother, and my husband's a builder and remodeler, and so he has subs that do all the electrical and the plumbing and the drywall and that kind of thing. So he's been able to kind of take it easy this last maybe 2 years, so that's really good. And since we've moved here, he's really gone gung-ho working on the garden. Now this house is a house that his father built back in 1967, I think. This was the first house in this subdivision, which is right behind his parents' home. Well, not right behind, because there's a big cornfield in between. And my husband and I just bought that 38 acres of cornfield, and I don't know what we're going to do with it, but he had blood, sweat, and tears in that field, and he wanted it, so we bought it. But anyway, this was the first house that Joe's dad built in this subdivision, and God, I mean, it is really well built. His dad was a really well thought of builder too, and so when Joe and his late wife bought this house, I think it was about 2001, 2002 maybe, they spent 10 years remodeling it little by little. He went so far as to tear all the concrete out of the basement and re-pour it because he wanted to finish the basement and he wanted it to be, you know, real nice, and tore the walls down, and opened it all up. He tore the garage floor out and re-poured that. I mean, he did a lot of work on it. And so now that that's all done, he's out working in the yard. And truly, we have, our front yard looks like Ireland. It's so green. It's just incredible. People are like, how do you get? Well, he has it treated, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but it is pretty if you like grass. So anyway, he went back outside. He came in and ate some lunch and went back out, so I thought I'd jump on here because I really want to read about Vladimir and Voldemort. Is that his name, Voldemort? Zelenskyy and Voldemort. Vladimir and Voldemort. Putin has decided finally to sit down in person. So let's hope nothing goes wrong. No poisonings, no shootings. Let's read on that meeting and see how it's going to go. I mean, Putin could save face and say, we came to an agreement and take his guys out of there. But what Putin wants is that he does not want Ukraine to join NATO or the EU. That's what he wants. He doesn't want NATO or the EU on his western border. Well, guess who else is on his western border? Finland. we got, and there, I don't think they're a NATO country, Finland. Are they? I don't know. Let's look real quick. I don't think they are. Is Finland NATO, member of NATO? No, they're not. It's not in NATO for a reason. It's been a part of the European Union since 1995, joined it only after the collapse of the eastern neighbor, the Soviet Union. However, it has not become a part of NATO because Putin doesn't want it to be. We'll read on Finland too. But right now, let's read on how is that going to go. How is the meeting going to go between Zelenskyy and Putin? Right away deck you got. Oh, look at the bottom card. Change and transformation is coming. How's that meeting going to go between Putin and Zelenskyy, Spirit? Can you tell us? Can you give us an idea of how that's going to go? That didn't work. I'll fumble fingers today. God, this deck of cards, this Rider-Waite deck is over 40 years old. How's it going to go between Zelenskyy and Putin? How's it going to go between Zelenskyy and Putin when they meet? All right, well, let's look. I changed the lighting a little bit in here, so hopefully you guys can see the. You guys can see these. I don't know. There's so much glare on them. Oh, the Ace of Cups. It's a lot of emotion. And the Queen of Cups. The Chariot reversed. Rearview mirror is the Wheel of Fortune. Crowning card is the Seven of Cups reversed. Judgment is in the near future. The self-conscious thoughts are the Magician. Conscious thoughts, the King of Pentacles reversed. Hopes and fears is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. And the final outcome is the Three of Swords reversed. So first card we have is the Ace of Cups. And this is an overflowing of emotion. This is nourishment from the Spirit. See this? How do you do this? The Holy Spirit. It's love and joy and fertility but emotion. And the Queen of Cups is crossing it, and it's not reversed. So she represents success in all undertakings. So, you know, I think it'll be emotional and successful. But for whom? The Chariot is reversed, and that's the basis of the reading. And the Chariot reversed is a collapse of a project. It's vengeance and unethical victories and maybe a collapse of a project. Which is, in my opinion, what has happened to, he's willing to meet because it's not working. Putin is willing to meet because he's failed. He thought he was going to walk in and take Ukraine, and that hasn't happened. So his project has collapsed. Karma card in the rearview mirror. There may be a turn for the better. The crowning card is the Seven of Cups, and it's reversed. So this is a project is something's about to happen. Something's about to be realized. A desire or desire of determination. A project about to come to pass. So the work has, this lucky streak is about to come into realization. And the Judgment card, right here in the very near future, it's awakening, a change in consciousness. I've watched every part of Servant of the People, which is subtitled in Ukrainian, but, you know, subtitled in English. It was, you guys, it was wonderful. You know exactly who you're dealing with when you watch this, because this is really Vladimir Zelenskyy is playing the part that he's not acting now. And all the people who tried to corrupt him, like Trump, you know, tried to strong arm him, which is why he was impeached the first time. Back down here. Oh, somebody's whistling at me. Who's that? Bernie Sanders. God. And here is the magician. Here in the subconscious is the ability to manifest. And that's what I've been telling you guys. To bring matter from energy and hopes and dreams and wishes out of thin air and bring them down into reality. That's what the magician represents. And that's what we are trying to manifest for Zelenskyy. That's what Zelensky's trying to manifest for himself. And here's Putin. The conscious mind is the King of Pentacles. This is what we're up against, guys. King of Pentacles reverse is, you know, he's a rogue, a rich, powerful, bad, corrupt king. That's what we're dealing with. And he is finding that his hopes and fears are coming true, and then he's going to lose everything, because this is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. And it's a loss of inheritance, and it's a loss of his honor, and he has taken a very poor risk doing this, okay? So the final outcome is the Three of Swords, my least favorite card in this whole deck, but it's reversed. And so this is still, it's not the broken heart and the separation and the tears and all this stuff, but it's still disorder and confusion, okay? And it's still possible loss. So my feeling is that Putin is going to want Zelenskyy to agree that he won't join NATO and he won't join the EU. And that, you know, they will bond. That's what Putin wants. I don't think he's going to get it. If I know anything about Zelenskyy from what I've been watching about him, just in his shows, he's a straight shooter. He's totally a straight shooter. And I'll tell you some of the funny parts when Zelenskyy was playing as the president in Servant of the People. I think in Ukrainian it's called Servant of the Nation, which is what his political party is called now, Servant of the People. In the show, as in real life, he fired the parliament. Light right there. That's annoying. So if I were Putin, I think I would be worried about it because he's not playing games. This is the real deal. I wish that someday he will come out and tell us what he thought about the call with Trump, because he knew exactly what the guy was trying to do. He knew exactly that Trump was trying to strong arm him, and he didn't play. So let's read on the future of Ukraine. Let's look at Ukraine in 5 years. We'll use my Animal Totem Tarot by Lisa Robertson. And I don't know how long this war is going to last. Hopefully, I'm trying to put my head in that light so it won't be as bothersome. I guess I could just go turn it down, but then I have to get up. Spirit, can you tell us about the future of Ukraine? Can you tell us about the future of Ukraine? Is Ukraine going to become a member of NATO, or are they going to be swallowed up by Russia? Can you tell us about the future of Ukraine? Are they going to be free? Or are they going to be under Putin's thumb? Spirit, can you please tell us about the future of Ukraine? Please tell us about the future of Ukraine. All right, let's look. Two sevens, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands reversed. The Devil is the crowning card. Near future is the 10 of Cups reversed. Wow, there's a lot of reversals here. The 10 of Pentacles is the self-conscious thoughts. Unconscious thoughts. The Hanged Man is reversed as well, and it's in the conscious thoughts. Hopes and fears are 6 of Pentacles, and it's reversed, and the final outcome is the Page of Cups. So here we have the 7 of Pentacles is the significator card, and it's reversed. And when the 7 of Pentacles is reversed, it's time to worry about money. This way, it's the guy's planted his seeds, he's leaning on his hoe, and he's ready to, he's waiting on his crops to grow. But when it's reversed, it's cause to worry over money. The 7 of Wands reversed crosses that card. And when this card is right side up, it's being able to, you got the high ground. You can hold your own, you can defend yourself, but when it's upside down, this is the anxiety, and it's a warning against indecision. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is the basis of the reading, and it's reversed. So when the 5 of Pentacles is upright like this, this means that either you have left voluntarily an institution and you're out, or you've been kicked out of an institution. When it's reversed, it's success in love, good companionship, new spiritual matters. But basically, it is going back to or joining the institution. The 6 of Wands is in the rearview mirror, and it is the Victory card reversed. So when the Victory card is reversed, this is a fear that they're going to lose. It's delay and fear of a victorious enemy. And yet, the Devil is the crowning card, and this is being chained. This is the addiction. This is domination, violence, revolution. It's being chained. And that's the last thing that Ukraine wants, is to be chained. The 10 of Cups is in the near future, and it also is reversed. So this is betrayal, family quarrel, loss of friendship, because it's reversed. The 10 of Pentacles. And see, this is an ending. The 10 is an ending, and the 10 is an ending. The 10 of Pentacles reversed. This is loss of inheritance. This is loss of, it's family, your family misfortune. It's your loss of your home and your honor. It's poor risk when it's like this. The Hanged Man is also reversed, and this is in the conscious mind. And it's no longer suspended because it's reversed. And the Hangman is reversed. It's ego. The Six of Pentacles is the hopes and fears, and the hopes and fears position is reversed. And the Six of Pentacles, now, you know, when the Six of Pentacles is like this is the philanthropist card. When it's reversed, it's unfairness in business. It's debt, envy, avarice. And the final outcome is the Page of Cups. So this is news. This is new methods in business. It could be new ideas about. It could be new ideas about what it means to be Ukrainian. But you see, it is an emotional card because it's a cup, and all the pages are like messages. So, I mean, it could be it's news. It could be messages. It could be a birth, new methods of how operating. But again, remember, it goes back to emotion. So, what did that tell us? I mean, if this could be new methods, then maybe it means no more corruption and that he is successful in the honest Ukraine, which is really going to be a feat for him to overcome with all the oligarchs. You know, we've got oligarchs here. Bezos, Musk, DeVos, I mean, name them. They're everywhere. All these billionaires, the people, you know, like the people at Amazon, they can't even go to the bathroom because they're treated like slaves. They're paid very little, and they're and the oligarch has all the money. I mean, look at how many yachts. I think Betsy DeVos has 7 yachts in different ports, and so anywhere she goes, she has somewhere to stay because she can just stay on aboard a ship. So how is that different from Deripaska or, you know, people like that? I wanted to read on one more person. I want to read on Lavrov, because I saw him. He speaks perfectly good English. I saw him on the news today, and he's. Let's just read where he is. Is he going to stick with Putin? Is Lavrov going to stick with Putin? Is he fully behind Putin? Is Lavrov? I think he's the Secretary of Defense, or the Defense Minister, or whatever you want to call it. Is Lavrov going to stay with Putin? Can you tell the spirit about Sergei? I think it's Sergei Lavrov. Lavrov. Can you tell us about Lavrov? What's going to happen to him? What's going to happen to Lavrov? Hopefully jail. All right, let's look. Well, he's going to lose. Well, Seven of Wands, he's lost his position. He'll lose his position. He won't. He'll be embarrassed. He needs to make. He's probably very anxious and perplexed and doesn't really know what to do because this card is reversed. You know, when it's upright like the way it is, I'm showing you, that's can defend himself, but it's reversed. So, And he's up against the King of Pentacles, which is also reversed. And the King of Pentacles reversed is, you know, the horrible rich king who is a, you know, an oligarch himself, as is Lavrov. But it's like, you know, perverse use of talents and caution against dealing with gamblers and speculators and that kind of thing. The basis of the reading is the Judgment card, and this is awakening and renewal. So maybe he is going to have some kind of a change in consciousness. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. In the rearview mirror, this is no party. This is the Three of Cups reversed. So, you know, this is overdoing it. It's excesses. The Five of Wands is the crowning card. And this is maybe a change for the better in business. But it could be, I mean, it could be sport. It could be play fighting, but it's not in this case. It's competition and a struggle to obtain wealth. The Three of Wands in the near future is reversed. So this is treachery and disappointment. And he's this way, you know, you're kind of looking for this is like cooperation in business, but this is beware of help offered, because you could be at the least disappointed, and at the most it could be treachery, like treachery. Okay, so the unconscious thoughts are the Star, and it's reversed. So Lavrov he's pessimistic and doubtful, and he's also very stubborn. The conscious thoughts are the Nine of Pentacles, and it's also reversed. And when the Nine of Pentacles is reversed, this is he's got bad faith, possible loss of home and friendship. This is Pentacles, maybe loss of money. And the hopes and fears, boy, he wishes he could start a new journey, doesn't he? It's a time for him to make an important choice, and he's hoping he's going to make the right choice. The final outcome, or the bottom line, is the Knight of Swords, and this is somebody about ready to this is war, it's conflict, it's destruction, it's bravery, and it's skill. And it might be somebody rushing headlong in to help. Who's going to help Lavrov? I would just like to see him in prison. Or I would like to see him betray Putin. He could be a hero. Of course, that's not going to change his ways. So, anyway, I don't know why, I just feel like probably because of all the light and all that kind of stuff, I just feel a connection with the Ukrainian people, and I just keep meditating, and I keep trying to fill myself with light and share it with the people of Ukraine and share it with Zelenskyy. And you know, I've even tried to share it with Putin, because if there was any way at all for Putin to become enlightened and realize what he's doing, it wouldn't hurt to share some enlightenment with him. I mean, it probably won't help, but it won't hurt anything to do what we can to try to make Putin become aware of what it is that the Ukrainians really want, and that they don't belong to him. So that's why I've tried to share some light with him, even though he's a monster. So anyway, guys, I am going to make myself something to drink, and I'm going to go do some needlepoint. So I love you. Thank you for all your nice comments, and thank you for supporting me. And I really do feel like I get a lot of support from you guys, and it makes me feel good, and it makes me feel stronger when I want to, you know, share the light, share this light. So I appreciate that. I really do. Have a good weekend. Have a good Sunday. I guess the weekend's about over, but have a nice Sunday. Have a good week, and I'll try to be back this week, and definitely if there is any news, I definitely will be. So stay tuned. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share, whatever. Leave me a comment. Love you. See ya. Bye.